We're still drunk. That's totally fine. Totally meant to do that. Begin drink link? No, not yet. As much as I'd like to wait until I get at least like 2 or 3 links before. Alright, there's part-time hero stuff. Still a lot of the bonding and conversations. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and just go keep up with the story. That's crazy though, that Son Hee has actually looked up to Kiryu. And that she still does heavily look up to him. That's cool.
Sancha, do you do events for Christmas and Halloween at your place?
Of course. Those are some of our most lucrative nights. Even the staff likes them because they get to cosplay.
Wow, they get into it, huh? Yeah, I guess dressing up like Santa is always fun.
Back at Sunflower, I'd have to dress up as Santa for the younger kids. That was kind of like cosplay.
Oh, I would have loved to see you in a Santa outfit, Kiryu-san. Are there any photos?
I remember someone taking pictures, but they're long gone by now.
It's me. I've got an operation for you. Locate and procure.
Sunhee, please don't be calling a Komi Jewel agent.
Should I open it?
Escalate quickly, and that's funny. Safety shoes, cool. And let's hack back down this way. I think this is under Honk Honk. Honk Honk Lady. Well, hello there. I'm known as the Honk Honk Lady. 50,000 yen. I can honk you like the circuses in town. Don't worry, I'll be gentle. See? Better to get it out of your system. Nice. Increased resistance to ice. Not what was intended, but it works. Biggest one was the Brawler, getting that to rank 4. Everything else is just icing on the cake right now. Lots happened, tired out, should I rest for the day? Not yet. Was there another item in here? No. Okay. Rest for the day? Yep.
Kiryu-san.
Alright, Kiryu-san, if we're going to meet Sawashiro and Abina, let's take a taxi. Prior to the Seiryu clan's branch office, I can show you the way. And we're actually going to have to walk up to a taxi. Okay. Oh, right, because it's not on the map. Sure, that makes sense. 500 yen. Not bad.
Hey.
Who's... Oh. I'll hold off on taking out some of the bosses in the area. Area boss? Sub-boss? Whatever they're called. I forget.
No. Is this where?
The Seiryu set up shop? Yep. I'm sure it's hard to swallow, seeing your clan's former headquarters like this.
Guess it must have gone vacant after the Great Dissolution. Now here they are, the new owners.
Ijincho's just not big enough for them anymore. That's how fast the Seiryu clan's growing. It's like they're quietly taking over. Hearing about it's one thing, but seeing it in person's another.
Kiryu-san?
Unbelievable. The symbol of the Tojo clan, falling into the hands of outsiders. To think I'd live to see the day.
Let's go. Standing around won't get us any closer to the boys in charge.
Kiryu-san, maybe hang back for now. If you get caught here, it's all over. The same for Sunhee, I suppose. Guess it's up to me to sort this out. Hey, good day to you. My name's Nanba. I heard Sawashiro-san might be around.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, well, you see, Sawashiro-san and I go way back. He actually paid for my trip to Hawaii the other day, so, I thought I'd swing by and say thanks.
Nobody told me he was taking any appointments. Now kindly get gone.
Oh, don't be like that. What's wrong with popping in and saying hello? Besides, there's something important we need to ask him.
Look, I can't let you through. And I already told you why.
Oh, come on. Then how about you set me up a meeting with Ebina-san? You know, your captain? Why, me and him were having a chat just the other day. All you gotta do is tell him Nanba's here.
What part of no don't you understand? You're trying to get yourself killed, pal?
I'm Narasaki, lieutenant of the Seiryu clan. Seems here there was a slight misunderstanding. Allow me to set things straight.
Finally, someone who can talk some sense.
I have instructions from Captain Ebina. You're all to be welcomed as our guests. He also said there's no need to ask your name.
Really, Narasaki-san? You're gonna take him in?
They say the newbies don't know jack shit, but I didn't think it was this bad. How could anyone not recognize you? I'd like to personally apologize for this dimwit.
I want to talk to Sawashiro. Where is he?
You'll see him soon enough, but first, please come in.
That's him.
Allow me the pleasure of welcoming you. It's truly an honor. I am Sawashiro of the Seiryu clan.
Didn't expect you to roll out the red carpet.
My apologies if we caught you off guard. However, we felt it was necessary. After all, with the Tojo clan and the Omi alliance now gone, it falls on us to become the banner for Yakuza all over the country. Such a task requires the utmost prestige. It's perhaps the only way to bring them all together.
Right. So line up the troops and have them stare down your guests. That's your idea of prestige.
You'll have to forgive us. Well, there's little use in standing around out here. Captain Ebina is waiting for you inside. If you follow Narasaki, he'll lead you straight to him.
I don't need a guide.
Is that right? So your mind's still intact, huh? Glad to hear at least that's still worth a damn.
I'm sorry, what? Do you know who you're talking to?
Hey, take it easy, Sachan.
We can keep this up if you really want to. But fair warning. If you're just testing your luck, pick another day. I don't have time for games.
You've gotta be kidding me.
So, we gonna talk about the dirtbag in the shades? Oh yeah, think his name's Narasaki? Cocky guys like him come with the territory. Don't let it get to you. Easy for you to say. I was ready to go to war. Glad you've got my back. So this is the Tojo clan headquarters, was, I mean. First time for me too. Crazy I'm actually here. You know, this almost reminds me of the inside of the Diet building. I went there on a field trip back in grade school. You're saying a Yakuza headquarters and the Japanese government look similar? Bold comparison. Hey, I wasn't trying to make a point, just saying what I felt. They're both official feeling. Well, wherever they are, just remember this isn't a field trip. Sorry, got swept up in the excitement. Beaner's probably waiting for us in the meeting room. It's upstairs. Hey, it's your neck of the woods. By all means, lead the way. Nice. Can I explore it all? Pretty big vase there. Something to catch your eye? Oh, you gonna appraise it for us, Kiryu-san? Alright, then give us a number.
No.
Huh? Oh, no. Just figured I could use it in a pinch.
What?
The hell kind of pinch you have in mind? Coming here was never all that straightforward. Force of habit.
Ho-ho!
Danger around every corner. Guess you've still got it, Kiryu-san. Is that a compliment?
I may need to puke.
Wow, this place is huge. Guess this is for banquets and the like, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know all the details, but they have held funerals for some of the past chairmen here. Oh yeah? Now that you mention it, it does have that vibe. Yeah, at least 2 took place here. Though I guess one did turn out to be fake. Did you say fake? They faked a chairman's funeral? Yeah. I've actually heard rumors about that. I knew schemes were given in the Tojo clan, but I never thought they'd go that far. Man, now I gotta know more. Tell us the story later? Huh, if I'm up to it. I haven't played all of the Yakuza games, so I have no idea what chairman that might have been. Oh, with all this stuff showing? Yeah, we're probably gonna have to fight our way through. I'm getting that vibe. Getting the feeling.
Excuse me.
Kiryu-san, you used to be a chairman for the Tojo clan, right? Just for a short while. I quit pretty soon after. Short term in office, huh? Any reason? I mean, if we're talking the Yakuza, chairman of the Tojo clan is like the creme de la creme of promotions, right?
Ho-ho!
Actually, yeah, I've wondered about that too.
Right.
Oh, sure. I guess when I was younger, I did dream of a rich, well-off life. But then, well, I found something much more important than that. As to whether or not I made the right choice, that's hard to say. Oh? You thinking you regret it? I don't know.
Excuse me.
You know, even if the past is weighing you down, you've always got today. Just have to tell yourself that the choices you made along the way were the right ones. Nansha. Besides, there's no guarantee what's happening now is a result of all that. Seriously. And hey, if you ever need an ear, I'm here, alright? I even helped set up Ichiban's first date. Friendly advice is my specialty. Wouldn't that prove the opposite? Thanks. When the time comes, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, Sun He has some very strong feelings towards Kiryu in his past then.
Huh.
That's one fancy painting. You know anything about this one, Kiryu-san?
No.
No, couldn't tell you.
Wow!
It's a famous piece by Mozart von Egmont from Germany. Supposedly, it was influenced by Rembrandt, though he typically only painted landscapes in his lifetime.
Huh?
Huh? Sachan, you some kind of art critic or something? Customers will talk to you about pretty much anything, you know? Helps to be well-rounded in my line of work.
I see.
Well, it's impressive either way. Yeah, very impressive. This the meeting room?
No.
No, not here. Just taking a minute to reminisce.
Excuse me.
Special memories or something? Actually, I once jumped through the glass over there. Oh, yeah. I remember that. So it's that Seiryu, that, Tojo clan headquarters. Shouldn't have asked. That is a memory. What's up with this bookshelf? Who's to say? Maybe they're trying to look smart? Well, if that's the case, shouldn't they get rid of that?
Yes.
Agreed. Huh, that's something. Yeah, someone sure has some taste.
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san, was this thing here back in your day? I certainly hope not. I'd expect more of Daigo. Then again, something about it might speak to him. No kidding. Interesting. Anything else to check up on? Nope. Alright, that was cool. Reminded me of some things. We're here. Ebina, huh? You know, last time we spoke, I thought maybe we could actually trust him.
It's you.
Situation called for it. Just don't let your guard down.
Okay.
Right.
Well now, maybe I should have led you here after all. I was starting to think you got lost.
Shut your mouth. If I needed you around, I'd have said so.
The Tojo clan's fourth chairman. I can only assume you don't care much for what we've done with the place. However, you should know this building was all but left to rot. We took it upon ourselves to restore it.
I take it you're Ebina?
I am. And I presume you're familiar with Sawashiro-san?
Yeah. Although, I've never seen him with the same pin twice. You're supposed to be behind bars. But I see that's not the case.
I'm flattered you've heard of me. It's quite an honor, Kiryu-san.
Go on. Take a seat.
Kiryu-san?
I can only hope you're willing to talk. But maybe you ought to find a different chair first.
What? Excuse you?
That chair belongs to the head of the Tojo clan, and no one else. Take my word for it. A lot of blood's been spilled over just a chance to sit where you are now. Maybe you don't mean any offense, but you're not even close to earning that spot. And I'll be damned if I play along.
Bastard! You better watch your fucking words!
It's all right, Narasaki.
Captain.
This was to be expected. In fact, I'd want nothing less from a man of his stature. Let's try this again. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Now then, shall we get started, Kiryu-san?
I see the Seiryu clan's grown quite big. With all the Yakuza left behind, it's no surprise. And your goal is to help them along?
Yes. As I'm sure you're aware, the civilian world is far from forgiving to our kind.
Okay, but what about all those people who were able to make it, yet you pulled them right back in? Sunhee here has plenty of data to back that up.
Perhaps that data's oversimplified. There's rarely, if ever, a smooth transition back to society. What a Yakuza needs more than anything is structure, stability, and the means to make a living. So for them to join our clan is a temporary measure on that road to rehabilitation.
Want to know what else I hear? That you're moving operations to Hawaii.
You have keen ears. Queen of the Komi Jewel indeed. At any rate, you could say we're blessed to have a business partner there.
Business partner?
Not sure if you would know, Kiryu-san. Our biggest source of income right now is storing waste that can't be disposed of. However, I can't take any credit for that idea. Someone else had thought it up, and they'd been doing it in Hawaii long before I met them. That would be Palekana, a local religious group.
What?
Polikana?
They're also the ones who helped Akane-san escape to Hawaii 40 years ago. I take it you've already heard of them.
You could say that.
If I can step back a moment. I needed Sawashiro's reputation in order to set the second Great Dissolution into motion. And while he was still behind bars, he confided in me one of his deepest regrets. That was, of course, about Akane-san. As such, the more I learned, the more interest I developed in the group that brought her to safety. And as I dug deeper, I learned about their waste management business. There's a special island Palekana owns where they run a facility quite similar to ours.
You must mean Nele Island. Is that where Polikana stores its garbage?
That's right. And when I reached out to them, they were extremely generous with their knowledge. They understood our objective as cleansing the sins of society, and even offered to take in former Yakuza on our behalf.
So you're saying all the fresh new faces in the Seiryu clan are getting sent to Nele Island?
Correct. Everything that's happening in our Yokohama warehouse is simply a precursor to that. Right now, our joint venture with Palekana is our top priority.
But I thought Nele Island was sacred to them. I hear only a select few of their followers are allowed to set foot there. Yet you plan to dump your Yakuza on their shores?
I see you've done your homework. But yes, we've already worked out the details together. Besides, all our men will be doing is transporting the cargo by sea and unloading it off the boat. As it were, they'd hardly be leaving footprints in the sand. A far cry from desecrating their holy land, wouldn't you say? Palekana understands this as well.
Never guessed religion and the underworld would ever go hand in hand. Aside from that, why'd you send Kasuga over to Hawaii?
I sent Ichi to Hawaii for one thing. To reunite with Akane-san, who said she wanted to meet him. So whatever becomes of it, it's got nothing to do with the Seiryu clan.
Sawashiro, are you aware of what's happening to Akane-san right now?
What do you mean?
She's being hunted down by gangsters, all on Polikana's orders. But their real target is the girl she has with her. And if they're caught, they won't make it out alive.
Impossible.
Is that true, what you just said?
I take it neither of you knew?
I can assure you we did our due diligence in researching them. After all, they're integral to the Second Great Dissolution.
So you're saying we're making this up?
I'm saying flinging words at each other would be pointless. Do you have any proof you can show us?
Well...
That said, this is coming from none other than Kiryu-san. We don't mean to make light of that. How about you give us some time? We'll look into Palekana once again.
What would you do if Polikana turns out just like what I told you?
I'd rather not make any speculations at the moment. As the Tojo clan 4th chairman, I'm sure you, of all people, understand the weight of a Yakuza's words.
I see. And if that's your stance, I think we're done here.
Thank you for the visit, and for the valuable information. Perhaps when things settle down, we can treat you to dinner.
Yeah, let's hope that's possible.
Well, we sure showed their asses. Can't believe you got Sawashiro acting on his best behavior.
Seriously, And even though we were deep in Yakuza territory, I didn't feel scared one bit.
I don't know. Doesn't feel like we got much out of it.
No? But didn't we at least learn that the Seiryu clan's connected to Polycana?
Right. But we're still left to wonder whether Ebina really knows what Bryce is up to. Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I suppose.
By the way, you think up anything else for the bucket list? You didn't forget about it, did you?
No, I remember. And you know what? Maybe it's because I haven't been to HQ in a while. But I just thought of something important.
Oh, what is it?
Well, it might not be the fun activity you were thinking. But I want to pay my respects to some people who were close to me.
You know, I think that's terrific. Mind if we come along?
I'd be grateful if you did. Might get a little gloomy without some company.
I'm happy to hear you think of us that way. We'll do everything we can to support you, Kiryu-san.
I know you will. Thanks.
Then let's go. I trust you know the way?
Yeah, let's catch a taxi.
I'm pretty surprised that didn't actually go into a fight.
Puke.